Hello and welcome to Modern Revelations. This is Carlos, and this is where we'll be discussing unexplained events, science, and modern-day interpretations of ancient manuscripts. If you haven't heard, astronomers have been using the Hubble Space Telescope to capture a stunning light show of Jupiter's northern pole. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and is best known, other than its size and mystery, it is known for its colorful storms. The most recognized storm being the Great Red Spot, and just days before NASA's newest frontier mission, Project Juno is supposed to reach this massive gas giant. Astronomers have focused on another feature of this great planet, its aurora light show. This was done using Hubble's Space Telescope imaging spectrograph, which allows it to cover a wide range of wavelengths from the near-infrared region into the ultraviolet. And what we'll see in the imagery is in the ultraviolet region. If you're not familiar with auroras, they are created when high-energy particles enter a planet's atmosphere near its magnetic poles and collide with atoms of gas. Because of the sheer size of Jupiter, the movement of these auroras can cover areas larger than the size of planet Earth itself. Not only are these auroras huge in size, they are also hundreds of times more energetic than the auroras we find here on Earth. Keep in mind, Jupiter is around 11 times larger than Earth. Jupiter has an equatorial radius of around 43,000 miles, while Earth only has an equatorial radius of around 3,900 miles. During Hubble's observation of Jupiter's northern light show, I did pick up something very interesting. If you look at the series of images taken during its May 19th observation, you'll see something very distinct and separate from the rest of the activity. You can see what seems to be an object longitudinally traversing Jupiter's upper atmosphere. I am sure many who have viewed this imagery saw something which can more than likely be considered something alien floating around the Jovian atmosphere. Looking closely, you can see a very detailed outline of an object traveling across a direct path, circling Jupiter's northern pole. Now remember, we are looking in the ultraviolet spectrum. That is why we see activities look so prominent here. In the visible light spectrum, we probably would not notice anything out of the ordinary. Focusing at this object, we can see something which has a very defined shape, which is leaving an energized trail of particles in its wake. And this bright region looks huge. It looks like about the size of a moon. So whatever this is, A, it is following a specific path, not like all the other gases in the energized formation, which is basically sporadic. And B, it is not interacting with anything around it. So what could this be? Alien object, asteroid, Death Star replenishing its capacitors, or swamp gas? After doing some research, it looks like this is not the first time this has been observed. There was even a scientific paper written on this atmospheric phenomenon. According to a paper written in the Geophysical Research Letters journal, it seems the interaction between the moons and the magnetosphere of planets like Jupiter sometimes give rise to auroral signatures in the ionosphere. They call these phenomenons a satellite footprint, and these footprints are seen as single spots. So using this information, it would seem the only ones which would be able to provide such a footprint, this distinct, would be Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, with Io and Europa being the closest satellites which would be able to interact with Jupiter's ionosphere with this much activity. So more than likely, what we're seeing here is Io's footprint. If we had more footage, we would probably see the faint footprints of Jupiter's other largest satellites interacting with its ionosphere. And this is going to do it for this episode. I believe we have a concrete answer which has been previously scientifically verified and explained. We have a link in the description area providing access to the full article. Read it when you get a chance. It does provide some interesting insight. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. If you discover anything out there we should be analyzing, feel free to contact us. We have tons of other stuff we're currently researching, and we'll get them out once we feel our analysis is complete. Thanks for watching, and until next time.